Hey, what's up guys? It's Amy. I am your super friendly over-the-road truck driver. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background on me. I'm 25. I like cats. Cats are my thing. I love music. Hate people. That's why I became a truck driver. I love to drive. So why I became a truck driver is because I just got sick and tired of the dead-end jobs around my area and just decided I needed a change. So I went to school, put myself through school with the help of my mom, and I made the decision to go with a trucking company. I made the decision to go with Werner Enterprises, and so far so good. I mean, it's had its ups and downs and everything, but I mean, overall, I feel like I made a really good decision with like what I'm doing with my life. So in this video, I'll kind of like go over what to expect with orientation and like the first steps to getting hired with Werner. So when I was looking into it, I had a recruiter come to my school and I filled out like one of those little pre-application paper things that they just tell you is just like a we want to get to know you card, but in reality it's actually a miniature application. And then they will have a recruiter contact you. Well, I filled out, I liked what they had to say. I really did. Like, it seemed like they offer the most money for the training period. They allow any breed, any size of dog. They have a rider policy. Like, I can bring my boyfriend with me. I can bring my cat with me. I can go get a pit bull and take it on the road with me if I wanted to. It just seemed like a really good fit. So, I talked to the recruiter and I did a phone application. And the thing with the phone application is you're gonna want to be 100% honest, because if you're not honest with everything that you put on the application, and they find out when they do their background check on you, and they will do a background check on you, trust me, they could potentially not hire you. So always make sure you tell the truth on your application. Speeding tickets, accidents, conviction records, all that. I had 2 tickets on my driving my driving record within the past 10 years, so I made sure I disclosed those. So I talked to the recruiter. They told me that I met the minimum qualifications to be an applicant for Werner, and they were like, okay, so when you get closer to graduating school, give us a call and we'll schedule you for orientation and ship you up to Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, so Allentown, Pennsylvania was my closest terminal. Sorry. Oh God, sorry. So Allentown was my closest terminal. How they got me up there is they sent me on a Greyhound bus. A 2.5-hour car ride turned into a 10-hour bus ride. Do not recommend Greyhound at all. I would have much rather stayed on like a car or rented a car and just called it a day. So I left at 9 in the morning. I left the terminal at 9 in the morning. I got to Philadelphia around 12. Missed my bus. Had to get another ticket to get on another bus to Philly. The next bus to Philly wasn't until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I was sitting in Philadelphia bus terminal for 3 hours. No, I didn't venture out and get a cheesesteak because I didn't know the area, and I heard a lot of talks about Philadelphia being a high crime area. So anyway, so I got on the bus from Philly at 3 o'clock to Allentown. We hit traffic, we hit rain. Let me tell you, when it rains up there, it pours. Yes, it pours. So my bus driver decided that it would be a great idea to drive through floodwater. And just to give you an idea of how high this floodwater is, like the guardrails, the little metal guardrails that sit on the side of the highway, the water was up to the very bottom of that guardrail, and the bus driving through it. So I was like, yeah, this isn't safe. I don't really feel safe with this. But it took us 5 hours to get from Philly to Allentown. It was a long time. Yeah, 5 hours. So once I got to Allentown, they took me into a hotel. They took me to the bus terminal. Bus terminal's in the middle of the city, and the city's not that great. Allentown, there's a lot of crime. I mean, I know when I was there was a new murder every freaking night, and I thought Baltimore was bad. Yeah, it was crazy. But they put you in front of this little red, like, this big red building, and if you actually look in the windows, someone spray painted little ghost figures on it, and it actually looks really cool. But I was really excited. I felt like I was kind of home, but it didn't feel like home. So when you get to the bus terminal, you gotta call Warner Terminal, and you gotta get them to send up the person in the van to pick you up. So I got it on a Thursday around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Excuse me. And I called the terminal, and they sent a lady in a van to come get me. They took me to the hotel, which is called Ramada. And if you've ever stayed at a Ramada before, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is such a nice hotel." Well, this isn't your typical Ramada. This is your rundown, like, I don't give a shit about anything, pardon my French, Ramada. I don't think they change the sheets at all. I don't think they clean. I mean, if they clean, I'll be surprised, because when you walk into that door, it smells like something died. And when I mean, like, it stinks. And you get to the rooms, like me, my first room, I stayed in room number 236 the first time. I had a roommate. They're going to assign you a roommate. And don't listen to the recruiters when the recruiters tell you you're going to have your own room. You're going to have a roommate, but you're going to have your own room and your own space, because that's not the case. The hotel, you're going to have a bed here, little walkway with a nightstand and 2 lights. Maybe an alarm clock and a phone. 1 bathroom, and you better hope you get along with your roommate, because if you don't, it sucks. But I did. I got along with my roommate. I actually made a promise to her that I was going to upload videos like this and just kind of become a YouTube blogger about life on the road as a truck driver. A female truck driver at that, because there's not that many videos about that on YouTube. I was searching when I first started this journey. So Liz, if you're watching, hey girl, how's it going? Hope all is well with you, and we should talk again, because I miss talking to you. So I decided to make these videos. She was a delight. She was an absolute delight. I couldn't ask for a better roommate. I honestly really couldn't have. We had this general understanding of each other where, like, we respected each other's privacy. If we had a phone call, we'd take it outside the room. Like, we would give each other, like, our own time in the room, like, so where we weren't, like, constantly, like, hovering over each other. We had our own sides. I got there on a Thursday, and the door was locked. I'm knocking on the door, and she's like, "Hey, who is it?" I was like, "It's your roommate." She's like, "Oh, sorry, honey, I'm from New York. We lock doors everywhere." And I was like, "Girl, I'm from Baltimore. We lock doors everywhere, too." So, we hit it off immediately, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Liz." I was like, "Hi, I'm Amy." I'm like, "Nice to meet you." And then we both confided in each other the next day that we were both, like, didn't sleep all that night because we were wondering if each other was a serial killer. So, we did that. We lived together for a week at the hotel, and over the weekend they tried to shove a third person in our room, and that's a whole nother story. Just wasn't a great experience. The other girl, she was a delight too. I mean, honestly, everyone that I've met so far has been super nice. Super nice and friendly and super helpful. And then, yeah, so the duration in the hotel depends on your trainer preference. I didn't really give a crap. I said, I don't care if it's a male or female as long as they don't smoke. So I just requested a non-smoker. If you're a female and you don't care if it's a male trainer, they're going to make you sign a waiver in orientation saying that you don't care. You're waiving, like, releasing Warner of any responsibility or something like that, like if anything were to happen with this person or nothing. It's basically a consent form saying that you consent to being shoved in a truck for 275 hours of drive time with a male trainer, and that you understand all the sexual harassment policies and all that stuff, and promise that you're not going to be a problem. That's basically all the form is. So I signed it. I was in the hotel for about a week. I got assigned a trainer. It was a man. and he was super friendly, and I couldn't have asked for a better trainer. I really couldn't have. He had a Kenworth. It was a T680, which is exactly what the truck that I'm in right now is. I'm transporting it to not Pennsylvania, Arizona, so that I can go get my truck. I asked for a Peterbilt, so I hope I get my Peterbilt because this is big chaos. So a little bit about the T680s and the trainers. So the trainers, they're gonna have you drive. Like you're gonna get your drive time in, and you're gonna miss home too a lot. I won't lie to you. But if you want to stay tuned for my next video, I'll give you a tour like of the truck kind of, and just kind of show you exactly how much space you're going to have. Well, actually, I have to do it this way. So when you're in the trainer, truck, you're very limited on space. So I would recommend only bringing the bare necessities. So this is the bunk. So right now that's the one I sleep on. So this one folded up here, that's the top bunk. So you would be sleeping on the top bunk if you were in a trainer truck, because obviously the trainer is going to sleep on the bottom. So for space wise, literally all I had space wise, you see that shelf, all this up, like just this spot up here, not this. I only had this space and this space up here, which is not a lot of room to put stuff. And I had a duffel bag, a book bag, and stuff like that. But yeah, like that's literally all the space that you have. And then the trucks are super nice. When you get off the trainer truck, they're going to ask you what kind of truck you want. You gotta go through a couple different trainings and stuff like that. I'm currently waiting for a load. I just got out of the shop. I literally got assigned the truck on Tuesday, and I've been in the shop for 2 days, so that's fun. But anyway, I will keep you guys updated on life on the road with a female truck driver. And I hope you guys subscribe and like and comment and share with all your people, because I want to become, like, I don't want to become famous, but I mean, I just want to become out there to share my knowledge with people. Like, that's all I really want to do, is just share knowledge, especially if you're a female and you're looking to come into this industry, because I wish there was more videos out there with females that were just raw and real, like, not like, oh, I'm out here with my girlfriend and I love it. I mean, that video was super helpful and everything, but a solo female driver, there's not enough videos like that out. So yeah, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and I look forward to watching the views climb and maybe doing another video for you guys. Take care. Bye.